Well, good morning everyone, this is Travalgar Valentine, coming with another new video. This is my first video in the series in which I'll be doing transformations basically into imagination. This one today I'll be doing a dream bedroom. I'm going to try and keep it kind of realistic so I can still kind of visualise it quite well. And when you want to construct this bedroom, you keep imagination open as well about what you want and things. I'm just going to go through the simple construction process, figure out what I want, what's a good place to put things, do rough sketches, and then once I'm happy with things, ink it, colour it, and I'll be done. I'll be also doing a numbered guide as well, just for anyone who wants to look at it and things, just for the reference to see what's what. Now I've drawn a simple 8 by 8 square, just to give the sense of perception, but it could be any size that you want it. Also, you won't know how big it is, but what I'll do for reference as well, I'll probably put a figure inside the bedroom, just so you can see how big it will probably be. It's itself a cross section inside of a building. It's a sort of a popularised view that I've seen in old RPG games and stuff like that. Sort of old fantasy games where you used to walk into buildings. Now, first off I want to show where the front door would probably be, which I'll probably have here, so it won't be seen, but you'll just get a sense of when you're walking, this is what you'll see. Now, I'm going to do several layers on this. I used to have cabin beds, so I want an old cabin bed. It's not going to be quite the same size. I want also I think I should maybe do the structure of the room first. I don't want a rigid square shape, seeing as this is going to be my custom design. So I'm going to do something a little different. Up here, I would like to have where the bed is going to be in sort of like a dome shape, basically. I might have a separate one here as well. Now this is where I'm basically going to put the bed and stuff. Like I said, I'm just drawing these lines as well, just to give myself a sense of perception as well, because you are looking down on top of it and things. So this is going to be a very large, nice round bed. Got to also remember as well what the bedroom's for. It's going to be a place for relaxing, waking up in the morning, getting ready for things and stuff. So although it is going to be a dream bedroom and you can put whatever you want in it and stuff like that, you don't want to expand it too much, because remember I'm going to be doing the whole house basically after this bedroom, so I don't want to put a pool table, a pinball machine, a hot tub, a sauna, a mini bar and all these other things, blah 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 blah, and basically make the room one and giant multi-complex of entertainment systems and stuff. Like I said, I want to keep the idea of it being just a place to relax. So I'm going to have a big circular bed, and to get onto it I'll have a stair system that comes down here. Now I'm not too fan of rigid furniture, so I want to try and keep things kind of fun and bubbly. So I think I'll have the stair system as like these foam pads that you can climb up basically. Seeing as it's my dream bedroom and I can do what I want, I'll definitely love to wake up in the morning with a slide. So I'll have the slide slowly come down here. And this can be the exit, sorry. And then I'll have a pile of cushions where you can fall into basically. I'm not going to be doing any particular details, I just want to justify where things are going to be with rough shapes. I'll go into the details later when I've got the pen and ink going. This separate dome I want to do on the opposite side. I'm going to have a little tunnel next to, just on the entrance of the bed, well sorry, on the end of the bed. I'll have a few pillows there and there. This can be like a little entrance to maybe a think tank, like a meditation room perhaps. So I'll have a single kind of very cosy chair in the middle, maybe have a small desk off to the side. So I could use this for drawing, meditation and stuff, and because this will be a round dome sticking outside of the building, you'll get a fantastic view of the environment around, but I'll also love to have it as like a display as well. Maybe you'll see more of this when I go into the details and stuff. This is a large dome. I love to have a telescope next to the bed so I can lie back and look at the stars and stuff. This is just another way of expanding the imagination, just to see, ooh, what would I like to have and stuff. So you can come up the stairs, maybe walk along or crawl along to here. It'll just be a couple of feet. At the top of the stairs, I think I'll embedded the wall. I think I'll have a fully stocked fridge just in case I want snacks. So this will be the main relaxing place. So I've got the snacks. This will be my alarm clock and stuff. I'll need to get ready and stuff like that, so I'll have a small curtain rail just off to the side. I'll have all my clothes basically in there. Now underneath, what I'll do is to create this more of a place to relax, maybe just to chill out and stuff, or get away from stuff. I'd love to have a small entertainment centre just to, so I can just check the computer and stuff and things in the morning, maybe play the PlayStation and stuff. So what I'll do is I may have a little entertainment. I won't keep things sort of fluffy, so I'll keep it as a round, maybe a round capsule kind of shape. Like I said, this is just my design, this is what I would prefer. With a chair inside, and this is where I'll have a computer system. And you want to make it practical as well, so underneath this slide, keep it practical underneath the slide. It sounds a bit weird. I'll have a bookcase where I can just put all my various items and stuff like that. You don't want to create just loads of entertainment stuff like that. You'll obviously need to have practical uses for it. What I would love to have maybe in the corner underneath the bed, which will have underglow lighting as well. So I've got my bean bags here. Maybe a nice relaxing place with the cushions and stuff. So it's just a nice squashy area. Maybe I can invite a few people here and friends and stuff. What I like to have is maybe a little Zen garden. What I'll do is I'll have a small pond here, which I'll cover up these small rocks here. I would love to have maybe some fresh grass growing on the ground. Maybe wildflowers and stuff like that. It'd be so nice. First thing in the morning, wake up bare feet on fresh grass. Such a nice smell as well when you cut it in things. What I'll do is I'll have maybe a small fish pond here, so you can have some nice circling fish. I'd love to have a several tiered waterfall. So it goes from down there to here. So you can see for the dimensions, it'll be the similar dimensions to the bed that'll be above it from the corner of the room. So it'll be so you'll be able to just see the front bit of it here. What'll be really cool if I have the waterfall going from down there. Maybe if I have another one going in an archway just before I get to the bed. I think that'd be cool. So to just get to the bed, you'd have to crawl just across here and then crawl underneath here. Does sound a bit of work, but I think it'll be cool. Obviously I'll have a pipe that will go up here to let the water flow. So the waterfall will come down here. Maybe I'll have another one just above the entrance to the slide as well. So I'll have a two-tiered waterfall going down. Don't have a pencil. This one's a bit more comfortable. I think in the back I'll have a small herb garden as well, just behind the waterfall, getting the spray off it and things. We'll place some rocks around it just to protect it from the spray. Try to think what else I could have in it. what I think would be a cool idea as well. Maybe if I had I'd love to have a model train system that moves around. I'm not trying to think where I'll actually put it. Maybe it goes on top of the slide. Although this might look disorienting at the moment, but once it'll rub all the lines out and stuff like that, it will look a lot better and stuff. So here I am just working out a few things. I think I'll have it running maybe in a tunnel just underneath the waterfalls. That goes around to the left of the stairs and underneath it. Comes out here. Oh, quite steep, I think it'll be quite interesting. And goes under here. And how about if it goes underground? That'd be quite cool. And you can actually see it move around underground. And have it come back up on the other side of it. The other side of the slide. So that'll be the general system for maybe a small train track. I think it should be a cool idea. Maybe not underground, maybe just indented within the grass. And obviously there'll be a tunnel underneath the cushions and stuff like that. I think that's a good general idea and what I want and stuff like that to start inking and stuff. So as you can see, I've got pretty much everything I need. I've got the bed, I've got a wardrobe, I've got the nice relaxing environment and stuff. It'd be a good idea just to go here and just to relax at the end of a day and things. So I'm just going to use some my Faber-Castell pens, which are quite good. I'll go in with the outline, which might take a bit of time, so I might go into a bit of time lapse here, and then afterwards I'll go into shading with some cross hatching perhaps. Afterwards I'll go into some pro markers and stuff, and maybe give it some final inking as well. So I'll just show you what I'm going to be doing. Just leaving little lines here and there where some creases of these cushions will be. The light will obviously be coming from these domed windows that I'll have at the top, so it'll be at the very bottom and things. Might be some lights above here as well, I can't really tell or see at the moment, but I don't think it's entirely necessary. Those would be simple lights. And you can put whatever you want in here, but I think it's best to kind of keep it a bit realistic, because if you start applying things into it that are unnatural or very fantasy-like, the only thing is that if anyone else sees them or anything like that, or has a look at them, you've got to kind of explain the rules of them within this universe that you're creating. So I mean, I'm not going to have a T-Rex that flies around in a hovercraft to offer me breakfast in the morning, because how would I explain those situations? And I mean, that just opens up a whole story altogether. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with the Oompa Loompas. How would you even explain, how did you even convince them and things? I know they've got chocolate and stuff, but still. It just opens up, you have to explain a lot more to other people if they do see it. Yes, I've got a lot of things that are quite extravagant and stuff, but I think people just get the general idea of maybe a good design. Hey, you never know, if I do make enough money, maybe I could even make this real. Don't think my partner will be too happy about it. Maybe she'll have a different viewpoint on exactly what kind of concept she'll want for a bedroom design. I don't know, maybe I could convince IKEA. Go into IKEA with this design and say, this is exactly what I want, can you do it for me? I wonder if they would accept it. Ooh, I'd hate to think what the price range would be. Hey, this is just your dream bedroom anyway. Who gives a damn about money and things like that at the moment? This is just about put your mindset in visualizing an alternate reality. So, as you can see, those will be the stairs, or ladder even, to be like a quite steep vertical ladder stairs just to the cabin bed. You can see I'm just drawing the grass and things. I've never drawn a beanbag in my life actually, so I've no idea conceptually how to properly do this. I kind of want to keep the middle bit indented, keep the outside sort of wrinkled and things. It's bizarre. I've never ever actually come to a circumstance where I'd actually need to draw a beanbag, but hey, everywhere's full of surprises. Okay, I'm trying to think of what I can draw first, what's going to overlap and everything. There's quite a lot of things overlapping each other, so it's probably a good idea from starting from the top. This will be the waterfall and stuff. I have a light brick design basically for it, going into a gentle archway. Don't want to keep things too rigid, I want to keep things flowing. If you do create things like waterfalls, rainforests and all these other interesting devices, it's good to make it even more, you can make your imagination visualize it even more when you actually start making it possible. So for instance, when I'm drawing this waterfall coming down from this curve, I'll draw the entrance to it basically from where it will come from, and then you could even draw a small pipe system going down for like the electrical power or something. So you would actually make it more possible basically. So if anyone says, oh that's not possible, you need this, isn't, well I've got it all here. Something that people approached me a long time ago when I did a lot of imagination designs and futuristic things like similar to this one basically, and they kept on asking me quite realistic questions, oh what about this and what about that. So basically over time you just generalise to actually overcome those kind of questions and then create kind of generally realistic as possible. It's like when designing other things such as vehicles or cars and machines, bedrooms designs, stuff like that, you make it possible. Okay, this will be the fridge. Just a mini stock fridge, it'll have some just occasional drinks in and stuff like that. So if I'm relaxing up here looking at the stars and stuff like that, and maybe first thing in the morning I might have some bottles of water and stuff like that in there. This will be the alarm clock. Like I said, I'll keep this practical, so I'll keep some general items in here. Maybe a small drawer to keep some keepsakes in. So the water needs to come down in a vertical bit. You can see the vertical of this line, so it needs to be from here to there. Don't want it to go into the PlayStation pod that I've got basically, or the entertainment pod even, because it's got more than just a PlayStation. So I'm going to build a wall of rocks just here. Maybe extend the waterfall a bit more. So water can come down. This will be the slight splash black of it here. I have to draw it just a little bit thinner because you don't want a raging torrent basically happening here. And this will be the second tier waterfall. Heading down. I might do some little fish in here as well. I'll zoom in a little bit just so you can see a bit more of this when I go into the inking process and stuff. Well, go into the in-depth inking process I say. I'm still just doing rough ideas here and there. So, now the train we'll go underneath it all in this small tunnel. Try and keep it all in tunnel system. I think it'd be a cool idea just to have something in motion that moves around and stuff like that. Gives a bit more life to the room. So in this like glass tunnel, basically in this tube, I'm gonna have a little American steam train. Set the sort of the little inner child in me, basically. I've got to have a little steam engine, of course. So we've got the boiler system, the tender, coal bunker at the back. Maybe it's got a few little carriages. Then just underneath the wheels I'll draw the track. Okay, I'll move into time lapse so you can just finishing up here with inking here and there, just doing odd details, trying to make it look just a bit more realistic by applying some everyday objects such as books in this bookshelf, maybe a small pen pot with some pens on it, a small little chest, maybe a rock. This could be like some sort of crystal perhaps. You know, some things that you would just like maybe keepsakes on the bookshelf. I've added lots of different details here and there that I didn't initially sketch in, but things happened as soon as you start drawing it. So I'll walk you through the picture so far as what we've got. So we've got the slide coming down from the bed basically into the big pile of cushions at the bottom. This is a bookshelf we have. Underneath the bed we have our little herb teams down from the waterfalls, which should come either side of the bed. I added a small character on the bed just to give you a size perception on how big the room will be. It's quite bigger than the average size room. It's just a chilled out guy reading a book in a relaxed pose. I've got like a mini solar system kind of mobile at the top. I've added a sort of a cross section as well just around the edge, just to give you a depth of where the wall cuts in basically, and also to see that there's a tunnel on here. This basically leads to the observatory bubble basically, where this would be all glass around the outside and you sit in the middle. Got the fridge there. Here you have the entertainment system, as you can see the chair. Got the old consoles and the TV screens, just to basically check the computer when we wake up and stuff. At the bottom we've got the grass. I've added a few butterflies and dragonflies and a few mushrooms just to give it sort of a nice grassy kind of foresty look. Also we've got the train track running right round, which runs underneath the stairs. It's got a little bit of the track showing above the grass, and it wraps around underneath the slide. Just sort of a way of motion. We've got the wardrobe here for clothes. So I think I'm pretty much happy with everything that I need. We can get ready for work in here with our clothes and wardrobe. We can relax. We've got our clocks, we've got an entertainment system, we've got a nice relaxing environment. Of course, it'd be wonderful to sit around here, maybe with a couple of friends, just chill out on the beanbags and the grass and stuff like that. Go down the slide for a bit and things. What I'm going to do now is just clean up a few lines here and there, and then I'll go into colouring. For colouring, I'll be using pro markers and a few fine liners. Probably apply a few base coats first. I don't know particularly what kind of colours I'll be using. Oh, I forgot there was a telescope at the top there. I'll apply probably a thick border around here just to make it stand out. I'll probably number the objects that I have around here as well, just so if anyone does else look at this before this description is basically told us before this video and looks at it as a picture, they know for a fact what bits is which. I don't know if you've ever read the book Bart Simpson's Way of Life or Meaning of Life. It's an old book basically where he has his dream bedroom and then it's all numbered as well. Sort of a similar idea. So just some of the conceptual things, you don't need to name chairs and stuff. So for instance, number 2, this will be the whole entertainment system. Number 3, my herb garden. 4, the pond. You get the idea, basically. Just number it all. I'll go in with some pro markers. Okay. So areas like around here will be blue. I'll probably use some lighter blue on this tube here where the train goes in, because it'll probably be, it will of course be a glass tube underneath and things, so I just want to, I'll show a lighter blue on top just to show the reflection going through. It's unfortunate this pen's running out a little bit, so just making sure I can maybe just fill up these gaps before it does. Try not to get too confused, there is a lot of lines around here and things, so just remember which objects are which. It's a good idea that you remember exactly what you drew and stuff, and also with the numbers as well, it gives you your own map as well. For me, I've got a bit of a short-term memory loss, so I can forget some objects. I'll probably come back to this maybe in a short amount of time and then look at it and think, my god, what was I thinking? What is this picture? What are all these objects and stuff I've got around here? Yep, this is definitely run out. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Back up. There we go. That's better. Just gonna do nice simple base colours for now. I want to do quite a colourful room, so I'm going to apply lots of different kinds of colours. So, a nice blue slide. Once again, I'm probably moving to time lapse just to speed this along a bit, and you'll see when it's finished what it's going to look like. Okie dokie, I'm just finishing some more final touches here. I haven't got into too much detail exactly what kind of colours I want, but it's just a generalisation. Just some fun funky colours. I've got lots of yellows and greens and generalised blues and purples for the whole areas and stuff, so you can distinguish main areas, waterfalls and stuff. There's going to be a lot more videos like this. This is just the bedroom to start off with. Hopefully I'm going to start moving around the whole dream kind of house. So I'll be doing the living room, studies and libraries and all sorts of other rooms and stuff. So when we're finished with it, we've got a whole dream house all put together. Well, thanks very much for watching, and hope this video inspires you to perhaps create your own dream bedroom. Just think about what you might need it for, relaxing environments and stuff like that. Do a nice 3D design with lots of colourful patterns and stuff, and it's good to just push your imagination in that kind of direction.